in the capital city of Honolulu, Hawaii. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And, Charles, there's nothing quite like it. That feeling of beginning another NFL season. And these two squads, they're going to do just that in a moment.
And what makes it so exciting is the range of possibilities these teams have before them, because we could be seeing one of these teams earn the Lombardi Trophy in February, while the other, they could earn the #1 draft pick in April or anything in between. And we've got the best seat in the house every step of the way.
First look at the Cowboys offense as Dak Prescott gets ready to guide them.
It's been a lot of fun watching him advance in his career. Many people question his ability to throw the football coming out of Mississippi State. He's conclusively answered that question. In addition, a very strong runner and an even better leader.
Play fake. Here's Prescott. The short one there taken in by Ferguson. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 17 yards on the game's opening play and a quick first down.
I know some guys, they love to start the year off with a deep shot downfield, trying to begin things with a home run ball. That might be the more exciting option, but I think that this was the smarter play.
First carry for Nick Chubb. And he is going to lose yardage here. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
A quick observation, Brandon, because early on in this game, I'm seeing linebackers putting up their noses close to the line of scrimmage.
And my guess is the wheels are turning on that other sideline. As a play caller, you're filing that away right now, aren't you?
Yeah, you're trying to find that opportunity later on when you can play action or stick something to them between the second and the third level.
It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a third down. So from second and long, now we go to third and very manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance and guessing, because you don't have to throw it. You come back with a strong run game if you want to. And if you're in 4-down territory, that really opens things up for you.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
First down, Dallas.
Now it's a bootleg with Prescott. A short one there taken in by Ferguson. And he's going to be taken down. Plus, there's a penalty flag in the backfield. They may get 15 more on top of this. Okay, so roughing the passer, and I've got to imagine that's the last thing you want to see week one is your quarterback taking an unnecessary hit.
I think you're exactly right about that. You hate it any week, but boy, are you on target. This is, this depending on him to take him through 17 games, so you definitely can't let him get hurt right now.
And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Well, first down screen pass, good for 5. Second and 5.
At the 11-yard line.
On play action, Prescott. And they're going to get him. They bring him down to a sack back at the 16-yard line. They came with a safety blitz, and Daxton Hill got home. They'll need a big play here, will Dak and the Cowboys. After the sack, it's 3rd and long. Now Prescott. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Now to try the field goal, here's Daniel Carlson. A 33-yarder from the left hash. The kick by Carlson is good. Well, all offseason, probably a lot of thought goes into that first drive of week one. They didn't get the touchdown, but at least they got something.
And what I like about it is that they didn't overthink it, because you're exactly right. A lot goes into the offseason, the preseason, to get to that first drive of the regular season. They went right downfield, mission accomplished, points on the board.
So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. Commanding the offense will be Lamar Jackson, the electric quarterback out of the University of Louisville.
Early part of his career, defenses really had to focus on his running ability, and they still do. But now, he's turned himself into a true dual-threat quarterback. When he plants his cleats in the ground and turns it loose, good things happen downfield.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 7. From midfield now, here's Jackson. Flushed out right. A solid stiff arm. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
It's a gain of 23 yards. That's good.
and 10. Here's Pacheco. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up
To throw is Jackson. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. 2 yards still to go. Third down now.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up third.
They go play action now. Jackson. They'll roll him out right. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. A chance for their first points of the season here as it's first and goal. And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. Lamar Jackson keeping it himself from a yard out. And the Dragons have answered that early field goal to take a first quarter lead.
Offense will line up for a 2-point conversion.
Jackson here is going to look to throw. And he'll get into the end zone to make it a 5-point game.
Cowboys 3.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. Second drive forthcoming here for the Dallas Cowboys. And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. 4 yards the pickup, first down. 1 quarter in the books, 8-3 our score. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. On first down, they'll run with Chubb. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. Daxton Hill there to make the stop on defense. 2nd and 10. They'll try to throw now. Prescott able to hit his target, Lamb. Call it a gain of 6 on the play. And it's 3rd and 4 now. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Now Prescott. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's going to be a yard short. A 2-yard pickup leads to 4th and 1. They'll run for it. Chubb. And he's not going to get the first. I don't even think he made it back to the line of scrimmage. Nick Chubb stops short. And that will force a turnover on downs. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They were successful last time finding the end zone on their opening drive of the season. And they'll get another shot here with a 1st and 10. And this will be caught at the 30. And all the way down to the 24-yard line. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there. And it's 2nd down.
One thing you hope to see out of a rookie tight end is a real concentration when the ball's in the air, and I'm not sure that he didn't, but he has to be prepared for people making a play on it when that ball's up for grabs.
Quick hitter here, it's complete. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. So 3 plays, already first and goal, and they are wasting little time. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. Lamar Jackson, already his 2nd touchdown here this opening weekend. And the Dragons add 6 to their lead. The offense going to stay on the field as they will line up and go for 2.
Offense will line up for a 2-point.
They'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful. Well, split the difference, and they're right where they would have been with 2 PATs. They got the 2-point conversion the first time. They failed there.
Interesting, isn't it? Because the first time you go after your first score, that feels like a gamble. The second time when they tried it again, that felt like, what the heck, right? Because, as you said, even if you miss it, you split the difference, and you're right on schedule at 14 points.
Off the play fake, Prescott. He's got a man. It's his fullback. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40. Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5. Prescott off play action. On the move to his left. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time.
The tackle made at the 47-yard line. An 8-yard pickup. First down, Dallas.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott. He finds Pickens over the middle. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. We've got a 14-3 ball game with 2 minutes left in the opening half.
46-yard line.
From the 46, here's 2nd down and 3. Here's Prescott. And they're going to get him. He's taken down for a sack. Back at the 47-yard line. This looks like a free play for Prescott. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. So with the completed pass and the yardage they got, they'll decline the penalty.
So obviously more yards on the pass completion than they would have gained with the penalty. They did the math. They did it well, and it works for them.
He lost 9 there. That's really going to set him back for 2nd down.
Brought down back at the 45-yard line.
Prescott to throw it. Completes it. And I think the ball's out. It's going the other way.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. The last time out, they had to march almost the full length of the field for their touchdown. So here, much easier, Charles, with this better starting field position.
I love your sarcasm, but I love even more your observation because, look, what they did last time out, now with a shorter field, they should have a lot of confidence they're going to put more points up on the board.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Play action. Now Jackson. He wants it all for the end zone. And he knocks the ball away and it falls incomplete.
And with apologies to Dylan Thomas, apparently they're not going to go gently into the half. They're still out there firing haymakers. They took a chance on a deep ball there, but it winds up incomplete.
So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears trying to go for it on 4th. They're going to try and throw. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. A 1st and 10 here, and you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a 1-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost. Drops it to Blue, complete.
All defense is worried that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
And he will slide down with the first down for the moment, but a penalty flag on the field. Well, they've already allowed 3 sacks in this first half, now a holding penalty.
So I think drastic measures had to be taken, right? The regular way was not working. He was getting hit almost every snap, it felt like. They had to try and keep him upright.
And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. So here's a 3rd and 14. To throw is Prescott. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. Here's Prescott. And this ball is caught by Lamb. Touchdown, Dallas. A 5-yard touchdown catch. And the Cowboys get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that makes it a 14-10 ball game. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. One final go for this offense here in this first half. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Jackson now. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. They'll go empty backfield now on 3rd and a yard. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
Boy, Brandon, that's what I'd call an ill-advised pass right there on 3rd down. I mean, you just need a yard or two to keep the drive going. Instead, he's trying to hit a home run. You've got to really like your chances if you're going to take a shot like that.
And this is incomplete. Oh, he looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in. It looks like we'll have to wait another week to get our first halftime report of the season as we move right along to the second half. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. And now it looks like we're going to get a timeout here. We've got a man shaken up. Well, you always hate to see injuries, especially tough here in week 1. Just hoping this is nothing serious. We'll take a quick timeout. They'll start by running the option to the right. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. A little do-it-yourself run right there and a nice gain.
And I like that he knew that that was about all he was going to get. So he did a nice job of protecting himself, took care of the football, took what the defense gave him. If they continue to allow him to do that, they'll find their way taking what they can all the way to the end zone.
Gain of 9 yards. That's good for a Honolulu.
And they run the option here on 1st and 10. And that one never got off the ground. He's going to be stopped up well behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. Now Jackson. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
It's a gain of 12. Brings up 3rd.
They'll try for the first with Pacheco. And he'll get it out to midfield. They'll spot it right at midfield at the 50.
3 yards. And a Honolulu first down.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And he So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33.
That's another Honolulu.
Now it's Jackson. He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Trayvon Diggs. And the Cowboys are going to have it here just past the 25. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Their defense did its job, forcing the takeaway there to start the half, and now can the offense follow suit?
And you'd better believe that one side of the ball feeds off the work of the other, so they'll want to come out, establish some rhythm, and go down and take the lead.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for first and 10. They run again on first down, Chubb. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up second and 11. At the 46.
Play action now. Prescott. He hits Blue.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Back to the right sideline, and it falls incomplete. Out now comes the Cowboys punter. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. And the punt will kick out of bounds, and it'll be spotted inside the 30-yard line. The Honolulu offense set to take over possession of the football. Not an ideal way to end their previous drive. They threw the interception, Charles, after they had built up some momentum. They were moving the football, but something to at least build on for this offense as they run back out here.
Yeah, you're right about that. Up until that last play, everything was working pretty well for this offense, gaining chunks of yardage, getting first downs, really making a push for the end zone, and looked like they had a nice rhythm going. Now you got to have a short memory here. Don't focus on the interception. Focus on what came before it and get back to it.
It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
Now it's Jackson. He's got his target. That's complete. He's to the 15. Touchdown! Isaiah Pacheco, 71 yards. And the Dragons are able to widen their advantage. Now the offense will stay out there. They're going to line up and try for 2.
Offense will line up for a 2-point.
They'll try and throw for it. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. The last series for him, a little disappointing, forced a punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive, 1st and 10. Now he's able to break through 1 tackle, but it slowed him down enough that he could only manage getting back to the line of scrimmage. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
That's a 34-yard line.
Play fake. Here's Prescott. Going out wide, finds Chubb. So that'll be no better than an incompletion. And that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation. Prescott. Now they go screen. It's complete. And the tackle going to be made at the 41 as they stop him a few yards short of the 1st. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Desperation time. Prescott on 4th. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down.
And the Cowboy 1st down.
throwing. Prescott drops it off for Chubb. And he'll be brought down, looks like right at the 40. Ball on the 40 now. Here's a 2nd and 5.
Second and 5 at the 40-yard line.
Prescott now. Got an open man. It's Pickens. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20.
17 yards. First down, Dallas.
Now Prescott. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Fortunate to get that football back, because trailing here in the second half, last thing they needed was to lose the possession.
And the word I think of here is opportunity, because it could have been lost there, their chance to score points. But the opportunity for the defense was to go ahead and really close this game down if they were able to get possession.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. That one a gain of 20 and a first down. Now Prescott. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to draw that one free.
Prescott from the gun. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down. Well, come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first.
And it's 3rd.
Looking to throw. Prescott. He's brought down after a pickup of 5, but he needed 8. 4th down.
He was brought down at the 4-yard line. A gain of 6 yards on the play.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Dak Prescott taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Cowboys have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th.
The kick is good.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And they'll have this all the way out to the 50-yard line. Excellent field position. The Dragons offense and Lamar Jackson set to take over once again. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been that successful. He just processes things so quickly and makes a right read seemingly every time. Now he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Just week 1, but already plenty of intrigue with the games going on, and this one no different as we come up on a 1st and 10. Forced out to his left. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. He gets this thing down to the 11-yard line. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. The Cowboys signal for their 3rd and final timeout. So that will leave them with no timeouts left. Still plenty of time on the clock. We'll see how that affects things here in this 4th quarter. Oh, nice move. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. On 3rd down, it's Pacheco. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there.
Just a simple run play there on 3rd and 1, but this D was up to the challenge and stopped him, bringing up 4th down.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's our home team here in possession of the football as we come back. They're looking at a 4th down now as they try to hold on to this lead for dear life. They're going on 4th down. It's Jackson. Touchdown! Isaiah Pacheco. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this this opening weekend. And the Dragons are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their fourth quarter lead. Out to his left. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line to the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. So Dak and the Cowboys down by 13, just under 2 minutes to go. Now Prescott. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete.
So many screen passes are the result of excellent acting by everyone. But sometimes the guy who's getting the ball tips the play off. The running back, because he's eager to get the pass. But sometimes he doesn't act very well about whether he's going to block or leak out or whatever. And I think that they saw that, and that's why they were able to get to him on it.
Here's Dak. That is caught. They'll have the first down and more than that. Touchdown, Cowboys. CeeDee Lamb. Already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Cowboys have cut it back within a score. Important extra point up and through. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. So they got one of the 2 touchdowns they needed. Now for the onside kick. And it looks like this one won't work out. Ham's team able to secure the football. They had to go for it with no timeouts remaining, though now. This one's as good as over.
They gave it an effort. They tried their best, did everything they could to try and get the ball on the onside kick. You're exactly right. They had to try it. It was their only option. And now this game is done. Just take it, kneel, and call it a day.
And he is going to have a first down here, and that should be the one that seals a victory.
First down.
And despite the late lead, Jackson to throw. And down inside the 15 he goes. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
Yards. That's another Honolulu. First down. First and 10.
Now Jackson steps away. The quick feet by Jackson. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. It's first and goal and a late touchdown at this stage. Could officially salt this one away. Here's Jackson. Rolling to his right. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it. Here we go now as they will again try for 2.
Offense will line up for a 2-point conversion.
Jackson here is going to look to throw. It's caught at the wall. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. Now it's the Cowboys' turn. Trailing in this one now. A little over 40 seconds to go. It's a tall order, but they do begin with decent field position on first down. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. Second and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2.
And he'll spike it with exactly 30 seconds now left on the clock. Well, this one's had a season's worth of thrills already, and it's still week 1. Here's third down now. Prescott. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And the Cowboy first down.
And now down to 14 as he spikes it to stop the clock. Another try, second and 10 now. Now Dak. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
Tackle made at the 16-yard line.